On this episode, we're seeking a single-family home in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Look at this kitchen.
It even has new cabinets. It has granite.
I'm Realtor Cindy Morrison, a member of the National Association of Realtors.
I would definitely not go below list.
Nicole needs a home with room for her niece and sister.
I think Aaliyah and Kristen would love this.
But when offer after offer keeps getting rejected,
It's really discouraging to tell an 8-year-old it's not happening.
we adapt our strategy, hoping to give Nicole and her family a new lease on life.
I knew it. I knew it. As soon as you pulled up, I knew it. Okay.
If I can change her mindset on that would be perfect. She can make the home her own.
I'm Cindy Morrison, and I've been a real estate agent in the Tulsa area for 7 years.
I can do it like you did it, right?
I did it. You can do it.
I'm second generation in my family. My mom was a real estate professional.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
She really loved helping people, and that definitely made an impression on me. I love Tulsa. It's just a great place to live and raise a family, but also the cost of living here makes buying a home affordable to just about everyone. When my first-time home buyer, Nicole, started working with me, she said she was single, looking for a home. I imagined maybe 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, but her needs are very different. She has her sister living with her. Her niece is often with her. So she was needing closer to 4 bedrooms. And Nicole had a lot of heartbreak before we met. She was renting and had planned on buying that home. The market got hot, and unfortunately, the landlord decided to up the price, $100,000.
My name is Nicole. I'm looking to buy my first home in Tulsa. My sister and my niece will both be staying with me, so it's a family affair.
Nicole is pre-approved for $250,000, and that is going to get her a lot of house in Tulsa.
I need at minimum 3 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, and it'd be amazing if there was some small extra room that could be an art studio for Aaliyah.
Not even done with the grass.
The biggest reason I want to become a homeowner is because my niece. My brother and I work very different schedules, so she spends a lot of time at my house. I want to see the pencil marks on the wall as she gets older. We have looked at dozens of homes, placed offers on 11 of them. None of them have worked out.
Nicole is super frustrated. We have put in offer after offer, only to be beaten out by cash offers and investors. And we're running out of time. She's got about 30 days before her lease is up.
The worst part is telling my niece, because she tours them with me, and she picks a bedroom, and it's really discouraging to tell an 8-year-old it's not happening. But Cindy, every time she says, Nicole, this could be the one, and if it's not, we're gonna find another one. So in a season of life for me that's kind of been tough to walk through, she's brought a lot of energy and hope.
She wants a newer home, so I think this next home may be the one.
So what do you think about the neighborhood?
It's so nice.
Isn't it quaint? Now this is gonna be a little farther south than you wanted to go, but it's only about 10 minutes from Aaliyah's school. I call this the house with the red shutters.
I like it a lot, Cindy. It's nice. It's even taken care of well. I wouldn't have to landscape anything. How much is it?
Right under $250,000. It's 2,000 square feet.
Way more than I needed, but perfect.
And 3 bedrooms, there's a bedroom for everyone. So let's go in and take a look.
Okay, awesome. Oh my gosh. It has vaulted ceilings.
I love this open floor plan.
I know, I love it. It's perfect, it's open.
Look at this kitchen.
It even has new cabinets, it has granite. The appliances are new. Do they come with the house?
They do, yes.
I think Aaliyah and Kristen would love this. It looks too good to be true, Cindy.
Look at this giant living room.
It's beautiful. I don't love the fixtures. Probably easy to replace, right?
It's an easy fix. So let's go out back, because I think you'll love it.
It even has a porch. I love the backyard. There's enough room where Aaliyah could play, we could have a dog, but I wouldn't have to mow for 5 hours.
I know the yard was a big deal to you, so now let's go
Yes.
take a look at the bedrooms. The primary bedroom,
Oh my gosh, it's big.
very big, and the vaulted ceilings that you like, and a lot of natural light. And take a look at this bathroom.
This bathroom is huge. I think my bathroom right now is half the size, and it has a stand-up and a bath, which is good. I like that there are double sinks. Aaliyah follows me everywhere. We brush our teeth together sometimes, so this is perfect.
All right, let's go see the other 2 bedrooms.
Okay.
So 2 bedrooms and a bathroom on this side of the house.
Well, I'd prefer Aaliyah to be closer to me, and these bedrooms are just smaller, and I'm not taking the small bedroom. So, there's so much that I love about the house. I love the open floor plan. My sister Kristen would love this home. I do think just these bedrooms being so far from the primary for me wanting to be close to Aaliyah. This house looks like a lot of the ones that I've placed offers on and I haven't got, so I'm really hoping this one works out. Do you think there's any hope?
If you want to make an offer, we need to get it in quickly.
Should we just offer list or what?
I would definitely not go below list, so $250,000.
I think it's fair, and I wouldn't have the expenses of having to renovate. Let's do it.
All right, yay! Okay, I'm gonna go back to the office and write all this up.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Cindy.
We've set a budget of $250,000, but we are saying that we're gonna close in 30 days and $5,000 in earnest money. So hopefully that will entice them. Here's hoping.
Hi, Cindy.
Hey, Nicole.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing good, but we just heard back on the offer that we put in.
And someone else got the house. I'm so sorry.
Turns out they accepted an offer that was $20,000 over asking.
I'm just frustrated, and I think maybe right now we'll just take a break.
Why don't you just take a little bit of time off? I know we're in a time crunch here, but just clear your mind, take some deep breaths.
We're going to take a break, but I just don't have a lot of hope from here.
I've got to come up with a new strategy. We specifically came up with a list of what she wanted and didn't want. Clearly, that's not working. So I have a new strategy.
Okay.
Remember when we first met, we came up with your pros and cons, what you really wanted and didn't want. We've been looking at move-in ready, newer homes. There are some older homes that maybe need a little TLC, but I think we can get them for a lower price, and then you'll have the money to be able to put into them.
What do you mean by TLC, though? Because I'm not that handy.
I've built up a whole stable of contractors who can help you and do a great job.
It wasn't originally what I had in mind, but if there's anything I've learned through this home buying process is that sometimes you have to be flexible. I will just have to get Kristen and Aaliyah to come along because this was not what they had in mind.
We want to make sure everybody loves the house.
Cindy, I like the location. It's not too far from Aaliyah's school, and it's also close to our work.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Aaliyah, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so older neighborhood, very established, was built in 1956, 2,600 square feet, so bigger than the homes we've been looking for. There are 4 bedrooms, 1 full bath, and 2 half baths. It's $235,000. You would have some money left over to do improvements. The roof, we're definitely going to look at that during the inspection. It hasn't been replaced in many years.
It looks small from the front, but you said 2,600, so.
I think you're gonna be pleasantly surprised once we go in and walk around.
Okay. This was not what I expected from looking at the outside. It's open, I love the beams. I like the wood floors and I like the big windows over here, lots of sunlight. But what are these cracks over here? Should we be concerned?
It could be just the house settling over the years, but that's where we want the inspector to make sure that it's not structural. Well, Leah, let's go take a look and see which bedroom you might be interested in.
This bedroom. I call it. I want it. I want
Your
it.
bedroom? This could be her bedroom. It could be. Okay, I like this room. 2 windows.
And you've got the full bath here.
Oh wow, Kristen, it's nice. Yeah, I like that tile.
Here's another bedroom, and it has a half bath.
It's so bright.
Love the natural light.
Hey, it's definitely a half bathroom, no shower.
And that shelving, you might be able to turn that into a shower. I can have one of my contractors look at it.
I didn't even think of that.
Let's go look at the kitchen. As I told you, it was built in 1956, but those granite countertops. So clearly been updated.
Yeah, those are nice.
I think the cabinets are definitely something that you want to have redone.
Here's another bedroom, and it has its own separate entrance.
Well, this could be a great fit for me then.
Oh yeah, and it's on separate sides of the house, so we can each have our own space.
Here's where your extra square footage is.
It's huge.
This is nice, Nicole. This is the biggest living room I've seen in any house we've looked at. I even love the beams. I was not expecting this. This just feels so different from the rest of the house.
That's because it was added on later by the owner.
I am seeing a spark in Nicole's eyes.
My favorite part of the house is this gorgeous living room that my entire family could fit in and be comfortable.
I have a surprise for you. You ready to come see? Your art room. Pretty cool, right?
Wait, this is all to myself, right?
This is all for you. But wait, there's more. There is room for a dog.
Wow, this is a good-sized yard.
The yard is big, but there's definitely some deferred maintenance.
Again, an easy fix. Definitely we want the inspector to look at this covered porch and that it's structurally sound.
I'm concerned about the age of the roof and if it's leaking, but those are only the things we can see. We need to get an inspector out here so we can find out about the things we can't see. All right, so what are you thinking?
I love the house. This big room sold me on it. Another big pro is there are 4 bedrooms instead of 3. The location, being so close to Aaliyah's school, having a yard with a fence for a dog was also what we wanted. My biggest concern are those cracks in the wall, and those things are scary to a first-time homebuyer like me, but it does worry me a little.
That's why the inspections are so important on a house this age.
Then if we do these inspections and find out it's even more than I thought,
Then we'll see what you feel comfortable with, because we can ask the sellers for those repairs.
having someone who hasn't just seen that before, but who says, hey, I know contractors, I know structural engineers, I'll help walk you through this, has really been the only way I'm considering this sort of house. Okay, then let's place an offer.
It's $235. What's a number that sounds good to you?
I think I'd be comfortable if we try to start at $220, and then it would leave me $30,000 to work with for expensive remodels.
And at $220,000, you are within the comps of the other homes that have sold in this area. I'm a big believer that when you put in an offer, it's at least the start of a conversation and a start of the negotiations.
Cindy called me. She said she's coming to my work right now, which she's never done.
I had to come see you in person.
Thank you so much. What's going on? Tell me the news.
I wanted to deliver this to you right here.
Okay.
They have accepted
I
our
knew it.
offer.
I knew it. As soon as you pulled up, I knew it. Okay, great. After trying so hard, it's finally worked out. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't. It was I can't wait to tell Aaliyah and Kristen that we're getting our first home. Thank you so much. I can't believe it. Aaliyah's gonna freak out.
Today's inspection day. Today is the day we're gonna find out if there are major problems with this house, if Nicole should back out or stay in.
Hello.
Hi, Alex.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Well,
Good to see
you
you.
as well. This is your pie.
I have always wanted a Parker Inspections pie. Thank you.
It is delicious. Do you have any main questions or concerns right off the bat for me?
I'm a little nervous because there were a few things we saw when I was putting the offer on the house.
Yeah.
I'm worried about the roof.
Okay.
I want to make sure that the porch out back is structurally sound.
For sure.
There's some cracks in the walls. I think those are the main things.
So at the very end, after I'm all done, I'll get together with you guys and we'll go over the verbal report and we'll go over everything that I found.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thank you.
And he saw a lot of the things that we did, but we weren't able to go all the places he went. In the crawl spaces, the attics. He really went in depth on this house.
I'm all done. You guys want to go over the verbal report?
Yes.
Okay. For the most part, a lot of stuff is handyman repairs, but there are definitely a couple items that I want to make sure that you're pretty aware of. Basically, right as you go into the crawl space, right to the west side, there is a floor joist, and basically that's just holding up part of your flooring right here, and it has a crack in it.
Are you saying the floor's gonna fall in?
No, I mean, it's one floor joist, but we definitely want to make sure that it gets repaired sooner than later.
I think the biggest surprise was finding that joist in my crawl space. That's scary.
a house this age, it's common to have some movement. Like you see these cracks like this and in the ceiling, like you're gonna see some of this movement. I know it's overwhelming right now, but after you sit down, you're gonna be able to look through it all and kind of be like, okay, this is not that major.
If, for instance, they come back and say they don't want to make any repairs, it's still during that time where you can walk away.
And it actually becomes, again, a negotiation process of what the sellers are willing to pay for and what we're willing as the buyers to not have done. I was able to go back to the seller's agent. They didn't want to make any repairs, but they were willing to give us $5,000 extra toward closing costs. Then Nicole can make all the repairs on her own. We have a deal. I am so proud of Nicole. Having watched her go through these ups and downs, she's made it through, she's been a trooper, and she's getting the keys to her dream house, along with Aaliyah and her whole family.
I officially give you your
Thank
keys.
you.
The house is now yours. Oh, you're crying. You're gonna make me cry.
I know. I thought this day would never come. We are so excited. Aaliyah has a room to paint in. My sister has her own space. I have my own space. It's amazing. It was absolutely worth every bit of this tough process.
You want to show me your art studio? I can't wait to see it.
But if it wasn't for Cindy Morrison, I would not be a homeowner right now. She stuck with me through a difficult process. So every time we walk in this house, I'll remember and thank Cindy because she's who found it.
This is why I do what I do and why I love what I do, making dreams come true.